Hi, I'm Darryl with Cyclops. We're here today to explain the different wiring options Cyclops offers with its long-range auxiliary lighting systems. We have four basic setups. You have a basic wiring harness that can be wired to your high beam switch, in which case the lights would come on with your high beams and off when you hit low beams. That would be the regular ATV motorcycle UTV harness. We also have an option to where you can purchase a handlebar mounted switch and control your lights separately from your high beams, regardless of where they may be. Then we have two options with the skein dimmer, which we'll take care of that in another video. For right now, what we'd like to do is to show you our standard harness, which is a completely relayed and fused harness. Comes with waterproof Deutsch connectors and is, for the most part, a plug-and-play setup on pretty much any bike. So what we've done here is we've plugged in the Deutsch connectors, and this little yellow wire you see is the dimming circuit. We're not going to worry about that right now since we're not setting this particular setup for dimming. All right, after hooking up your main power wires to the light, we suggest that you run your switched power wire to your high beam switch. What that will do is allow you to run the lights on and off in conjunction with your high beams. On high beam they'll be on low beam they will be off. That's a great option. If you want to operate your lights separately, you can opt for the handlebar mounted switch option, which will allow you to control them completely separately of what's going on with your headlight. So we've got the switch power hookup, we've got two ground wires, and then we've got our main fused power source that goes back to the battery. All this is included with the Cyclops kit. You may also note that we've got two yellow wires that are unused in the basic harness. These are for dimming operations, and in this application will not be used. You can strip them out of the harness, or we would suggest you save them in case you would like to set up dimming at a later date. Now, every time we hit our high beam switch, the lights are going to be on full blast. When we hit low beams, they're going to go off. That's a great setup if you just need on and off capabilities and are not concerned about dimming. Now, in the event that you would want to control your lights completely separate from your high beam switch, you would want the handlebar mounted switch. With this setup, you would run the switched wire to the handlebar switch and then run the other side of the switch to your switch power source on the bike. You don't want to run that power to the battery. You may accidentally leave the lights on and your battery could go dead. So again, lights on, lights off. No dimming involved. Super easy, simple to install, and really a nice setup.